Hey guys, how are you all? Hope so you all are doing well. Okay, so let's start the story without any further conversation. Everything is going, everything is going well. Mama, a boy come in the living room while running, holding a mango in his hand. Jimin smiled to see his Minjun. Jimin, oh my Minjun, come. Minjun Mama, I want to eat this, he said and gave mango. Jimin, oh, sit here, I for you in, and then you eat, he said, and Minjun sit on the couch and Jimin go in the kitchen. After some time, Jimin come and give him he start to eat, his hands and mouth is full with, and Jimin smiled to see him. Jimin good, he said, and on his forehead. Jimin see him with a smile. Jimin see the time, it's almost 9 p.m. but he don't come home yet. Jimin sign he look at Minjun who is eating. Minjun is just 3 years old. When he done from eating, Jimin smile and gently wipe his hand. Jimin, now it's time to sleep. Minjun want to meet Dad, he said, and Jimin smiled to see him. Jimin, I know, but he have some work, so he come home late. Minjun make up out to see him. Minjun, Mama, please. Jimin, no, come here. Jimin him and start to him. Jimin is him with his words, and soon he see Minjun. He see Minjun fell in sleep. Jimin see his innocent expression. It's been 4 years and Jimin and Yoongi is, and in this 4 year happens with Yoongi. As Yoongi start to him, suddenly he stay busy on his work and go early. It's been a 2 days. He don't meet with Minjun also. Jimin know Yoongi is in the business, but he really want to help Yoongi and Jimin, and he don't know how he do this. Right now Jimin also right now also Jim right now also Jimin Minjun on the, and Jimin come in the living room. He start to wait for Yoongi to come. Hours pass and he don't understand when the hours pass. Yoongi come home almost at 12. Jimin stand up from the couch to see him. Jimin, you come. Yoongi, you don't sleep. Jimin sign as no, and Yoongi sit on the couch and he sign. He close his eyes. Yoongi, you should sleep. You know, you no need to wait for me. Jimin, you think it happens? He said and gave him a glass of water. Yoongi, water in one go. Yoongi, you no need to wait for me. Jimin, you have you have to take care of Minjin also. Jimin, it's okay. You do dinner or not? Yoongi, I don't got that time. Jimin, sit here. I the food for you. Jimin say and go in the kitchen and Yoongi sign. He closed his eyes as he really is so tired, and after some time Jimin come with the dinner. He placed in front of him. Yoongi start to eat. Hmm. Just become today, he said. He don't sleep till you meet him. Yoongi san. Yoongi, I tried to make time to stay at home or come home early. Jimin nodded. Jimin, don't overwork yourself. Yoongi, I have to. Jimin, you don't have to. You continue to do all this. How can you take care of yourself? Yoongi, I don't know what I am doing and what I do, he said, and Jimin become more for him, as in 4 years he never see Yoongi that much. Jimin, well, leave that, go and take rest. I come in 10 minutes, he said, and Yoongi nodded. He go from there. Jimin sign. He go in the kitchen and start to clean the kitchen. Hmm. All right. Huh. After some times, Jimin go in the room. He stop on his spot when he see Yoongi sit there, holding his hat, and here Jimin understand. He have Jimin. I told you many times, don't Yoongi, don't do overwork, but you never listen me. And now look at you, Yoongi. What I do? Jimin, the work is too much. Jimin, it's okay. Tomorrow is Sunday. You take rest, then you will be fine. Yoongi nodded. Yoongi, yeah, I need rest. He on the bed and Jimin do his. Then he also come and on the bed. He turned him as he is not sure Yoongi want this or not, as maybe Yoongi need his time. But the thoughts place on the side when Yoongi. Hmm. Okay. And Jimin smiled lightly. He turned and into him, Yoongi. Yoongi, you know well how much I you. Jimin, I know. He whispered, Yoongi, you and Minjun is my. He whispered, and Jimin smiled. After some time, both sleep peacefully. Next day, Jimin eyes, Jimin eyes open as he heard the soft knock on the door, and he know well who come. He see Yoongi is sleeping peacefully, so of course he don't his sleep. He slowly get up and went to the door. Jimin opened the door. He smiled to see Lil Minjun stand there with his big innocent eyes. Jimin, good morning. He hmm. All right, please. He whispered, Minjun, good morning. Jimin smiled too. Jimin smiled to see him. Minjun, Mama, where is Jimin? So you're is sleeping. Well, we can do breakfast till we do. He come downstairs, and today he spent whole day with you. He said, and Minjun become excited. Minjun, really? He spent whole day with me. Jimin, relax, relax. He do, and now you don't be so impatient. Is sleeping, so keep your voice low. Jimin nodded. Minjun, okay, okay, Mama. Jimin, you go downstairs and greet Chef Uncle. I come downstairs in 5 minutes. Minjun nodded and he go downstairs and Jimin turned. He don't wake up he don't wake him up and fresh up Jimin and all right. Jimin come he Jimin come he greet the maids and they also do. He come in the kitchen and see Jimin, who's busy eating his breakfast. See Minjun, sorry. Jimin, you already started your breakfast. Minjun, I feel hungry, Mama. He said, and Jimin smiled. Jimin, it's okay, Mama, understand you. So you want something else also to eat? Minjun, strawberry milkshake. Jimin, nice choice. Okay then. Jimin himself start to make milkshake for him. He make Yoongi coffee also, as he know Yoongi wake up anytime. Jimin make Jimin make breakfast for himself and Yoongi while talking with Minjun, and then he heard a voice. Yoongi, come downstairs. मेरा गला खुश्क हो गया. 2 days he leave everything. Minjun smiled to see him. He shout and run toward him. Yoongi smiled lightly to see him as he is seeing him. After almost 2 days, Yoongi, how's my buddy? He asked Yoongi him in his aunt. Minjun, I'm fine, but I miss you so much. Where were you? Jimin smiled to see them. Yoongi, well, buddy, I was just busy, but now I try to make time for you especially. Minjun, okay, Yoongi, so doing breakfast, huh? Minjun, I feel hungry, so I start to eat. Yoongi, you do right to eat, kiddo. Jimin, sit, I serve you breakfast. Yoongi thanks. He and Jimin smile, and then they sit on the dining table and Yoongi see Minjun is enjoying his breakfast. It's enough for him to make him happy. His family is happy. Jimin serve him the Jimin serve him the breakfast and they start to eat together. Minjun call him. Minjun, can we go park today? Yoongi, sure. Why not? Minjun become excited. Jimin, you don't go anywhere. You have exams. You don't go anywhere. You have exams. He said, and Minjun make a pout. Minjun, please, Mama, I want to go. Jimin, I said no means no. He said while eating, and Yoongi see Minjun is little bit seems to be, but he know what Jimin is doing is right, as he have exam. But still, Yoongi, it's okay, just for 2 hours. He said, and Minjun eyes light up. Jimin, no, and it's been a long time. I don't take him out, and I don't know next week also I got time or not. He said, and Jimin becomes silent as he know he can't say anything here. When Yoongi speak, Jimin, alright, what I said here. Yoongi smile and at Minjun, who becomes so happy, and Jimin signed to see him. And Jimin signed to see him. Yoongi and Minjun. Yoongi and Minjun come from the car, come from the park, and now sit in the living room. Yoongi is checking some files on his phone, while Minjun is in his and watching his favorite cartoon movie. Jimin come and he see this. He feels so happy to see Yoongi with his family again. Jimin, Jimin speak. They both look at Jimin with different emotions. Minjun, go upstairs and take out your books. I'm coming. Minjun look at Yoongi as he want to spend time with him. Yoongi, when he have exams. Jimin, the day after tomorrow. Yoongi, this, huh? Yoongi, I promise after this. Jimin, you are him, Yoongi. Yoongi, nothing else. Yoongi, okay, okay, I am doing, but I don't do much, just this. Jimin sign what he can said here when Yoongi is not ready to listen him. Minjun become happy and he start to watch cartoons again. Jimin sit on the couch beside Yoongi. Yoongi see Jimin and he signed. Yoongi, why so? Jimin, I am worried about his studies. Yoongi, you no need to. We both know he is a brilliant student. Jimin, I know. But I can't. I can't help. Yoongi, I sent him to do studies by myself after this. Jimin sign. He placed his head on his shoulder and Yoongi smiled to see him. Yoongi, I am missing the Jimin chuckled to see him. Yoongi, I will the he whispered, and Jimin signed to see him as it's almost 4 years. 4 years passed, but Yoongi don't think. Yoongi, you still become even after we have a met. Jimin saw you again. Start to me, Yoongi. I am telling you reality. Jimin, I don't want to face any reality. They are talking when the maid comes. Someone come and she want to meet you. You guys, uh, Yoongi, you know well I don't like to meet anyone when I am with my family. I know, sir, but trust me, she is not ready to listen me. Yoongi sign and Jimin sit on the couch. मैं सिर दर्द कर दिया मेरा गला खुश गया है मैं अभी पिलो हो गया halt Minjun go and after some times Yoongi's sister best friend come with her. Yoongi see her. Jimin don't know her but Yoongi always treat her like a real sister so Yoongi know her. Yoongi, Sumi, you are here, he said, and she come Yoongi and start to Jimin see all this. He first don't understand the concept. Why she him? But he remains silent. Minjun see all this, but he don't understand what's happening, as this is the first time he sees something like this. After some time, she begged Yoongi, "What happens with you, Sumi? Come sit." She sit on the and now never as he someone else he leave me and my on the I don't know where we go so I come here. She said and Yoongi don't know what to do. Jimin I come in romance. Jimin take Minjun. He go as he don't want Minjun say something like this. After that Minjun come and after that Jimin come and Jimin set maids to bring something for her to eat. So may tell me where I go, Hyung. You know well I don't have in this expect you now. She said and Jimin see her. So may tell me where I go. Hyung. पता नहीं मेरा सर दर्द कर दिया चुप कर जा. Yoongi, you can stay here. Nodded as he know. A Yoongi Mini said maids to show her the guest room. Jimin nodded and told the maids, "Who do?" He said. He said, and then the others go. Jimin, what's all this? Yoongi, I am also shocked she have and she is saying all this. Jimin, well, leave this for how much days? She come here. Yoongi, I don't know. She now come here with so much trust. I don't leave her. Jimin, right. Yoongi, well, said maids to ask her. For dinner, I am going to see Minjun. Jimin, yeah, sure. Yoongi go in the room and Jimin also go behind him. It's night, Yoongi. It's night, Yoongi and Jimin with each other when the door knocked. Yoongi look up. Yoongi, who come? Jimin, who come at this time? Yoongi, I see. He said and got up. Yoongi opened the door. He see Minjun. Yoongi, hey buddy, you are here. Minjun, his voices and Yoongi him. Yoongi, what happens, buddy? Minjun, I am feeling. He said, and Yoongi go at his cuteness like he is looking so cute. Right now, Yoongi him in his and come sit on the bed. Jimin also sit to see him. Jimin, what happens? Minjun go and sit on his and start to intern. Yoongi he become. There is no need to be. We are here, Yoongi. Yeah, buddy. See, I'm here. Minjun, I saw he about to me, but I wake up. I do right, Mama. He look at Jimin and asked softly. Jimin nodded with a smile. Yoongi, you are my. See you. You did great, Minjun, mommy. Can I? Uh, all right, Yoongi. Sure, why not, buddy? He said, and next day, Jimin come downstairs in the kitchen. He stopped as he sees Sumi, who's doing breakfast. Jimin, good morning. Sumi, oh, good morning. Jimin, you wake me up. If you were feeling hungry, Sumi, no, it's okay. I do by myself. She said, she said, then Jimin, see her, Jimin, okay. Minjun also come downstairs and see Jimin. Minjun, Good morning, Jimin. Good morning. You wake up. Minjun smiled to see him. Minjun, yeah, I am hungry. I I am hungry. Give me food. Jimin, okay, okay, I do. Jimin smiled to see him. And then Minjun sit on the chair. Jimin started. Yoongi and Minjun. Yoongi and Minjun both eat my handmade food. Sumi, I am also good cook. Can I make breakfast today? Jimin, no, no, you are guest here. You no need to do something like this. She said, and Jimin see her. Sumi, well, I am not guest here. It's okay. I make. Jimin, no, no, you go sit on the table. I serve the breakfast. He said, and she nodded. On the she go and sit on the table. Minjun, ਓਏ ईमान ए ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸੌਣ ਦੇ, ਫਿਰ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ ਟੌਇਜ਼ ਮੰਗਵਾ ਕੇ ਖਿਲਾ ਦਾਂਗੀ, ਇਹ ਸੌਣ ਦੇ, ਉਹ ਇੰਜੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੱਗਾ। ਹਾਂ, okay, so Minjun greet her respectfully and then also come. Breakfast to everyone, and take phone from Yoongi mini Jimin first breakfast. Yoongi signed to see him as he know Jimin don't listen him. Yoongi, all right. He start to do the breakfast, and Jimin also sit on. I don't eat. It's not the food on the, and everyone shocked. Sumi, oh, I make something else for you. I want to eat, she said in a final tone. Yoongi said chef to make pancakes for her. Jimin nodded, and he do as Yoongi said. Minjun ate his cereal. Jimin, good boy. Minjun, thank you. How now can I play? Can I go and play? Can I go and play with my toys? Jimin nodded. When you come back home, when you come back home, you gonna try to come home early, he said, and on his forehead. And then Minjun write the maids. Okay, Minjun go. The maids clean the and they serve her the pancakes. She don't eat anything, she said, and Jimin stays silent. Jimin can see how much he is as compared to Minjun. Alright, let's see what happened next. Bye. John Choro.